Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have x to the power of 4 minus 9 equals 0. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to change x to the power of 4 to x squared to the power of 2. Because remember, an important property of exponents is that we have a to the power of m to the power of n. This is also equal to a to the power of m times n. So what I'm doing is I'm simply reversing this. I'm converting it back to its original form. So x squared to the power of 2 minus, I'm going to change 9 to 3 squared. And this is still equal to 0. Now, an important equation or expression that we have is a squared minus b squared. And a squared minus b squared, if you guys already didn't know, is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So a squared minus b squared can be written as a plus b times a minus b. So as you can see right here, what I've done is I've changed this equation to match it up with a squared minus b squared. A in this case, a is equal to x squared. And b is equal to 3. So we have x squared to the power of 2 minus 3 squared. And this is also equal to a squared minus b squared. So all we have to do is plug in a and b into our expression here, a plus b times a minus b. So a is x squared, so we have x squared plus b is 3 times x squared minus 3. So now this equals 0. And now this gives us two equations. We have x squared plus 3 equals 0 and x squared minus 3 equals 0. So for x squared plus 3 equals 0, we solve this right here, we're going to subtract 3 on both sides. So if we subtract 3 on both sides, we get x squared is equal to negative 3. Now, if we take the square root on both sides, we get x equals positive or negative square root of 3i. So this is actually two solutions because we have positive and negative. Now for x squared minus 3 equals 0, we're going to add 3 on both sides. So we get x squared equals 3. Now if we take the square root on both sides, we get x equals positive or negative 3. So now our four solutions are x equals square root of 3i, x equals negative square root of 3i, x equals square root of 3, and sorry, forgot to put that over here, and x equals negative square root of 3. So these four are our solutions. Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 2 to the power of 9 minus 2 to the power of 8 equals 4 to the power of x. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm going to rewrite 2 to the power of 9 as 2 to the power of 8 times 2 to the power of 1. Because remember, if we have a to the power of x times a to the power of y, this is equal to a to the power of x plus y. And I'm still subtracting this with 2 to the power of 8. And this is equal to 4 to the power of x. Now, since we have two terms with 2 to the power of 8, what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor 2 to the 8 out of this expression. So now 2 to the power of 8 divided by, if we take out 2 to the power of 8 from 2 to the power of 8 times 2 to the power of 1, we're simply just left with 2 to the power of 1, which is the same thing as 2. And minus 2 to the power of 8 divided by 2 to the power of 8 is 1. And this is still equal to 4 to the power of x. Now, 2 minus 1 is simply 1. So 2 to the power of 8 times 1 equals 4 to the power of x. Now, 4 to the power of x, this can actually be rewritten as 2 squared to the power of x. All we did was we replaced 4 with 2 squared. And this is equal to 2 to the power of 8 times 1 is simply just 2 to the power of 8. Now, an important property of exponents is that if we have a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x, this is equal to 2 to the power of 2 times x, which is the same thing as 2x. And this is still equal to 2 to the power of 8. Now, because we have the same bases, then that must mean our exponents here, these two must be the same as well, because this equation would not be true if these exponents are different, meaning that our exponents are the same, meaning a equals 2x. And now, as you can see, we have a simple equation, and we just want to solve for x now. So if we divide by 2 on both sides, these two cancel out, and we get 8 divided by 2 equals x, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So x equals 4. And this is our answer.